21 years ago today, America was struck with tragedy. Terrorists from Al-Qaeda hijacked count them, 4 airplanes and crashed them all. 2 of which were in the World Trade Center, which was later reduced to rubble. Something like this, except bigger. A 3rd plane into one of the sides of the Pentagon. And 1 plane that was originally going to target the US Capitol or the White House. That one was thwarted because passengers fought back. Instead, it was in a field. It could almost look like something like that, I would imagine, with all the dent marks. But nonetheless, nearly 3,000 people died that day. It was so heart-wrenching to see those innocent lives disappear like that. Can you imagine going to bed on September 10th, 2001, not knowing that you would have your final night's rest? It's so cruel to think the world would change within less than 24 hours. And I remember having to go home early on that morning. I'm not the only one. A lot of people did. A lot of kids had to go home that day. And then turn on the news, watch the news coverage in confusion of what had just happened. And then we had to sleep together in case something else happens. Of course, there were other evacuations and cancellations just in case there were any more attacks, because we weren't sure of if they were going to be over or not. We were just so frightened. We were thinking, oh my God, is this going to happen to another place? Is it over? Are we going to get another attack? We didn't know that back then. It was so devastating. And once again, may the victims who died in those terrorist attacks rest in peace, and condolences to the survivors as they continue coping with what had happened, not only back then, but also with COVID-19. Because any kind of exposure would make them more prone to that virus that we had for almost 3 years now. And I'm going to end the video right here.